So, what brought me here? There's four main factors that drove me to pursue this meeting. One, my interests. I love to create. I love to solve problems. I've been a tech junkie all of my life. I've always been a critical thinker striving for more. I love dreaming up and designing ideas. I love identifying and solving problems. I'm passionate to pursue my dreams. Two, my education. My diverse educational background, with a rigorous course load, taught me how to process information, quickly consume, analyze, and interpret data. My educational background challenged my problem-solving capacity and pushed me to always keep questioning and searching for solutions. Three, my inspiration. My inspiration started when I was going to school in Boston, experiencing technology and startups all around me. I also had the opportunity to hear influential speakers, such as Reddit founder Alexis Ohanian, who taught me to pursue my dreams and open my eyes to this world of taking ideas and running with them. That, combined with some time in Silicon Valley and my appreciation for anything from Paul Graham, Tim Ferriss, and of course the lean startup. Lastly, I break the mold. Although I love science, medicine, and biotechnology, I've realized that practicing as a physician is not how I'm going to make a difference in this world. I want to better people's lives by painting my picture on a different canvas, and provide my assistance through alternate venues. My ability to think outside the box, go the extra distance, and approach scenarios from a different way makes me stand apart. When deciding how to approach this interview, I knew I needed to stand out and convince you of my entrepreneurial skills. That's when I realized I need to pitch myself like I would an idea at the Monkey Inferno. I lasted up some tools and I got started. While I do have a host of experiences ranging from research, marketing, startups, and clinical medicine, I didn't want a generic, boring resume. I needed something different. So first, I broke down my qualities analytically, but like any research, I needed to articulate where I acquired these skills. That's when I realized I'd been learning from my own experiences like a chemist learns from a test reaction, a few of which I want to share with you. Lesson 1. Just like a chemical reaction, the reactants you start with make all the difference. I believe this is much like startups. The reactants in this case are not only the ideas that define the business, but also the team that carries out their reaction. I learned this when planning and leading a mission trip to the Dominican Republic. Because of my extracurriculars at Boston College, I was not able to commit to the required weekly meetings, but I didn't think this should stop me. I decided, hey, I can create my own project with a team I built and trust. The goal was to build an aqueduct and lay 4 miles of pipe to provide water to a village that up until then relied on catching rain in buckets. Along with a friend, we mapped out exactly how and what we were going to do, and the resources and people that we would need along the way. We contacted Foundation for Peace, who put us up for the first night and helped with transportation up the mountain. Our Dominican expert, Steve, spoke to locals and people he knew in the area. Our location specialist, Jose, helped with the logistics of the terrain, since he had lived there his whole life. Johnny handled supplies, and little Willie made sure to keep our water bottles full while digging. The fact we were able to bring together all the best reactants allowed for a quick and efficient outcome. Lesson 2. In chemistry, many times you take the products from one reaction and use them to start the next. This relates to my experience in a few self-started business endeavors. In high school, I created my own DVD business to sell movies to people in my grade. I started simple and quickly caught up on what people wanted. I learned from this and then used the money I made to reinvest and upgrade my company. I printed covers, added art, and developed a business plan with benefits for referrals and free movies after buying a certain amount. This understanding of how to examine a market, create a product, and determine what people want came in handy when I sold shirts at Boston College for a rivalry game against Notre Dame. I recognized other people were selling shirts with less than beautiful designs, but I knew I had to approach it differently and outsell the next guys. I discovered, hey, nobody else delivers the shirts to people. I saw this as an easy way to get a leg up. Flash forward a year later, I was brainstorming how I could raise money for the Dominican service trip. I applied this previously developed strategy to again sell hockey shirts. This time, I used all that I learned from before and then built a team under me to execute my plan while I managed the team. This led to money to fund the flights and help with supplies. Lesson 3. Sometimes you need to try an alternate pathway to success. During undergrad, I volunteered at an inpatient drug rehab facility for people with AIDS. Here I realized the way rehab sessions were planned was not exactly meshing with all of the people, and I explained to the counselor I thought I knew a better approach to this. I was able to apply my neuroscience and psychology background, present and break down the science behind addiction and drug use in ways that they understood, while moving around the order of the sessions to keep productivity high. One person, a now good friend, Frank, could not for the life of him connect at the round table meetings, but once I started breaking the ideas of neuroscience to them, he became very interested and made a big change for the better. He told me my sessions helped him finally start approaching his addiction in a different way, and for the first time in years, make a change and stay out of the program. Lesson 4. I grew up having a passion for Special Olympics. I taught tennis in high school and soccer in college. This led to me joining Best Buddies once I got to college. And this is where I met my friend Tom. He's the hardest working man I've ever seen. He took the bus 3 hours each way to work just to wash tables. Never complained about a thing. He inspired me to make a club that could give back to people like him who are underappreciated around campus and do small things to improve their life in any way. My interest level led me from club to club until I found a way that I could use my interest to make a difference. Here is where I founded Spread the Word to End the Word and built a club based around helping people like Tom. Lesson 5. The reaction environment makes all the difference. Just like a reaction medium, the solvent is very important. I've realized this applies to business too. At my medical school, UNMC, I started SOMA, Student Organization for Medical Advancements. This is a company that aims to expose medical students to the other medical advancements besides the traditional way of practicing. It also aimed to solve the problem of matching up unfilled research positions with students who want to do research, a problem that nobody had solved, but existed every single day. Starting this has allowed me to talk to the top deans, heads of research departments, and meet extremely interesting people. And recently I talked to biotech guru Tyler Martin, another person who realized medical practice wasn't him, and told me about the environment you're in. You need to surround yourself with where you want to be. I want to be here at Monkey Inferno, learning, growing, and applying myself to make a difference. I'm driven, passionate, detail-oriented, inspired, and the hardest working person you'll ever find. I think strategically and execute methodically, and I've always demanded the highest quality products. I have the ability to adapt quickly and thrive in dynamic environments. I know that I can leverage my enthusiasm to create efficient, effective outcomes with my ability to research and analyze a new market. That's exactly why I need to be a catalyst here at the Monkey Inferno. Thank you.